Welcome everyone. I'm making some flatbread. So this is what I'm going to do. So I have a big large bowl here. I have 1 cup of wheat flour. I have 1 cooked sweet potato, and I washed it real well, and then I wrapped it in a paper towel and then put it in the microwave for 4 minutes. Now it might be different for your microwave, so you'll just have to kind of play with that. And hopefully it's a good one. I mean, it's hard to tell until after you cook it and start to peel it. Let's see, hopefully it's going to be moist enough and enough by the time we peel off the bad stuff, right? So this recipe, and then I'm going to go ahead and fry them. So should be good and yummy. I'm excited to try this. And I'm always looking for flatbreads and at the store and things to buy, right? That are low cal, low salt, low sodium, and low in sugar. And you know, when it comes to bread, it's still really hard. There's just so much sodium in bread. And, you know, I need something different that I can choose from. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get a knife so I can cut off this little bit of a bad spot here on this side. I don't want to get rid of too much of it. Because for that much flour, we're going to need all the moisture we can get. And this is kind of just I'd say medium size sweet potato. It's not real large and it's not real small. So we'll see how it works out for us. Okay, I think I got all of the bad portion off. So we have some good part in there. Some of the outside is still a little crusty. I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm just going to start mixing and see what happens. Hopefully it'll form a nice ball. I'll show it to you if it does. I don't think we'll need any water, but with what I cut off, I don't know. Might need a little. Just trying to form a ball. Trying to form a dough. I had some clients this morning and some sewing to do. So I did that, and I thought, wow, it's such a nice sunshiny day that I would try to film a little bit and see if we can get this to work out for us. That would be great. Still really crumbly. So I may have to use a little water. Gonna work it though. Still gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna put a little water in, I believe. So I'm gonna pour myself a half a cup. I don't think I'll need that much. Just so I know what I use. Got a half a cup. I'm just going to pour a little bit. Let's see how this goes. That's more like it. Don't stick to me, stick to each other. don't stick to me. Now it's getting a little sticky, so I think we just need to work it. Work it, work it. It's gonna make a nice dough, I believe. I like doing like that. Now we're getting a dough form. As soon as I get it to stick together, I can get rid of the bowl. Just kind of knead it a little bit. And if I would have had a little bit better of a sweet potato, it wouldn't have some sweet potato hunks like it does, but some of those were kind of, I didn't want to mix up. I don't know if I can pull them out. But you know what I mean. I guess it's okay that they're in there like that too. They'll cook just the same. Okay, now I'm going to incorporate a little bit of dill. I like dill. Just a pretty good fine little sprinkle, and some rosemary. Because I love bread that has, oops, this doesn't have the thing off. I love bread that actually has some nutritional value, right? It's not just only, oh, it smells so good. Rosemary smells so good. Oops. There we go. Strong. So just a little bit of that. And I think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to pick it all up. Work it into the dough. I don't want it to just be on the outside only. Okay, I can get rid of the bowl now. And I can get rid of this mess. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Now we have just our dough. You can see some of the sweet potato in there. See it? Wish I would have had a better, smoother sweet potato, but that's something that you can't plan for. You should do it all ahead of time. And I wanted to do it for you in real time, so we're gonna make it the best we can. I'm gonna grab a little bit of flour and use a different cup so it doesn't stick. I won't need much, just a little bit for the board so we can roll out some dough. Okay, and I found a rolling pin. Looks amazing. Okay, I'm just going to kind of roll this a little bit. I have thread on me and I'm just getting it in here. That's not good. It's not good at all. I'm not sure exactly how many this is going to make. Okay, so I'm just going to cut, let's see, cut it in half first. And then whatever it makes, whatever size it makes, it'll be fine. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have that there. And then we're going to go ahead and roll these out. Hopefully we can get them big enough that we can, that's kind of a hard spot. We can get them big enough to where we can, you know, put something in them, right? If we wanted to roll, and I put, you know, some lettuce and tomato in there, or whatever it is we wanted to do. Hopefully we can get them big enough. This is kind of a good size, but kind of made a hole in the middle from the sweet potato that didn't incorporate, so we're going to patch that up a little here. There we go. Okay, and this is just flatbread, so it won't rise much, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of wax paper. And then I'm going to lay these out over here where I'll be cooking them. But for now, we're just going to roll and see what we come up with. Okay. This is actually pretty fun. I wish my sweet potato was a little bit nicer. It really incorporated beautifully. But it is what it is, right? I am always in the search for sourdough breads that are, you know, good for me. And I haven't found much. And it's like, why should I go without? So what I do is I make my own. I love the seeds in there, you know, the herbs in there. It looks wonderful. And that's big enough to put, you know, lettuce, tomato, you know, whatever it is you want to put in there. So I'm going to put that over here. Look how nice that looks. See the herbs in there? Beautiful. So we'll get 6 out of this. That's all right. Try to make a circle best we can. We got some good sweet potato that didn't mix in. It's kind of a crappy sweet potato. But you get the my point. You get, you know. Try to patch this up a little better here. Yeah, now it's starting to look like something. You know, and they don't have to be perfect, but if you can get them where they kind of all round, you can fill them with things and make them a little bit yummy. Okay. Another one to add to our collection. They're going to be delicious. So it's going to turn out nice and round. Nice and good. There's a little bit of a hole there. Patch it a little. I didn't want to patch. It did not want to patch. We're going to patch it a little better. A big hunk of sweet potato didn't want to incorporate too good. So just like that. And another one done. And then one more. No, two more, sorry. Two more to go. Felt something. I don't know what it was. And then we'll just, you know, get these fried off. And then I'll put them in wax paper or parchment in between each one, you know, so they're not sticking together. And then I'll probably wrap them real good, put them in a container, and then put them in the fridge, you know, so they stay good. This one looks nice. Get it to come just a little bit bigger. This is a nice one. That looked nice. Looks good, doesn't it? I think it looks good. And then at least this bread will have some nutritional value. It won't be full of, you know, salt. It won't be full of sugars. And, you know, a little bit better for us. It seems like a small one here, so we're going to see how it goes. A little smaller than the rest. But we'll see. Just going to push it to its limits, right? Let's get it just as big as the others. All right. Beautiful. All those beautiful herbs in there. Those are gorgeous. Okay, so we have those all made and ready to cook off. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the film off now. I'm just going to use a little bit of spray of olive oil in the pan, or I could use coconut oil, whichever. And then I am just going to brown them on both sides, kind of cook them on both sides, and then put them on a towel. And then I can go ahead and wrap them in a paper, in a wax paper, make wax paper, little squares in between each one, and then put them in a container to refrigerate them. I could also freeze them if I don't plan on eating them right away, but I do want to try them, so I'm going to leave them out for a day or so because I would like to try them. So that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you all in the next video. Make sure you go ahead and visit my blog. I will link it below, and you can do that. You can go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I would really love you for that. So thanks so much, and I'll talk to you all real soon. Bye-bye now.